Hello my friends. We all know how hard it is to get your fat fingers on a PS5. Since there is so much demand, Sony cannot produce enough of them. And most of us epic gamers can't get our hands on that curvy thing. Just like you can't get your hands on your girlfriend because you don't have one. The closest thing to a girlfriend are the TikTok booty shaking baddies that are way out of your reach, since you look like a 10-year-old baby, just like me. But after a little over half a year, I finally fished a PS5 out of the dumpster and purchased Ratchet&Clank Rift Apart. The game itself is not that hard, that's why I decided to make a challenge out of it. The challenge I'll be completing this time is: can you beat Ratchet&Clank Rift Apart without taking damage? And by the way, quality from this point onwards is gonna be better, because now I can actually record in 60 FPS, so it's as smooth as a child's butt. Don't ask me how I know that. So will I be able to complete this 7+ years rated game without making it R-rated? Probably not. Will I be able to complete this game without using DualSense's vibration as a massage thing to my little? Or will I just take out the disc mid-game, put it back into the box and yeet that thing out of my window? Well, let's find out together. But first, let's get over the rules. The first rule is, I cannot under any circumstance take any sort of damage, even if it's the smallest amount you can get. And if I get any sort of damage, I'm forced to restart to the last check, which sometimes means I need to restart the whole fucking fight. And the second rule is, I have to be playing on the hardest difficulty, which makes it especially tricky, because the enemies are extra aggressive, just like your mom when she finds out you're spying on her OnlyFans. Wait, what? Enemies also have much more health than normal. Enough talking and let's start clapping cheeks. Or actually get my own cheeks clapped. We will see that. We start off with a beautiful cutscene that shows the new character and shows the power of PS5. The batteries move 60 FPS with ray tracing. And then we start off with a, of course, tutorial that teaches basic stuff. I sped through it because I'm an epic gamer and already knew everything. I got the first fight and already got a heart attack, because I thought that I had already taken damage, but I'm pretty sure there was a glitch or something, because I was on full HP but the game picked up health anyways. It was actually pretty frequent when that happened. But I made sure I didn't take any damage, so I proceeded further and got to the first bigger battle. That was pretty hard because there was the first mini boss and a lot of enemies. To be honest, if I wasn't playing like a local puss, I would have probably died more like 20 times instead of 2. Then Clank introduced the Dimensionator to me so I could find my family. No, Dominic, no. I didn't say family, but the Chad that Dr. Nefarious is, he showed up and yanked the machine. The good hero that I am, I chased him down, but he got stopped by his goons. I had to restart like 5 times on this easiest bit of the game. The only 2 stupid things were the fact that I had to redo the whole sliding thing every time I had to reset. Couple intense fights later, my brain damage and plus 10 resets, I got to the first out of many boss fights that would prove that I actually was a noob, boosting my confidence because I had to. The sad thing is that I had to let down my friends and family to kill this boss. The thing about this boss fight was, I had to wait for the perfect try to not get damaged, because this stupid lazy that tracked me like Russians in CSGO with their wall hacks, saying that they're fucking your mom, always hit me. I redid this fight over 50 times, and couple of my already limited brain cells dead, because I died like 5 times just before defeating him. But then, the god himself just gave me the game of powers and I finally defeated him. And then the game showed the power of the new SSD that literally loaded entire planets in like half a second. Very impressive. I lost my friend. He got kidnapped against his will. I was stranded but found Mrs. Zircon that would be the real MVP of this run and sell me the best guns and numbing substances perfect for my brain that would get hurt more and more every time I had to reset. The goal was to find a new ship to get me off the planet and find Clank. I had to go to the club. With every music beat my controller vibrated and I was vibing until I had to start a fight. And immediately had to restart. Yeah, that's gonna get common throughout this run. The whole goal was to follow the skid. And he gave us after a chase a thing that let us dash and be invulnerable for a small amount of time. This would get really helpful. I had to help him with selling drugs to kids, of course, the good lad that I am. I helped, and in return I would have get information how to get to the ship. The fight was a wave kind of fight. I would get overwhelmed if I didn't kill the enemies fast enough, so I tried and tried and tried until I finally got it. I was almost at the tower, but when this juggernaut caught me and almost ruined my plan. It was a really cool boss fight that switched maps in not even a second. Surprisingly, I beat him on my first attempt. I got a hacking device from Skid, so I had to use it. But the game gives you the choice to skip these parts. Because I knew I would have been playing this game for so long, I skipped every single hacking minigame. I snuck into the tower, knocked the shit out of Dr. Nefarious and stole his ship. Now we play as Rivet, the female and the more superior Rombax. She wanted to plug Clank in and see what he saw and what the reason was for the dimensional shit. But she found out that her home planet got attacked, so I took a fast ride. Took way too many tries on this simple fight. Skip the puzzle part and watch how goons fight to death. Yeah, I got what I deserved. But because of that, I could watch it once more. Nice. So I waited till the boss fight was 50% of his HP and started wrecking him. Then the next fight I played like a pussy cause there's no way I'm gonna get hit. Well, of course there's always a way. Then I had to kill the second Groot that bullied me together with his stupid toads. And finally got to my base where I watched through Clank's whole browser history. Good boy. It was as clean as baby Jesus. And I almost got assaulted. I chased down this thing. I have no idea what this is. And I started a fight with him and almost got him, but my brain turned off and I got hit. I got him, saved Clank, and we got out of the planet. Next station, Circus, where I had to fight till death to get Clank fixed so he could contact Ratchet. The wave parts weren't that bad, but the boss fight, yeah, that hit different. Literally. When he felt like almost getting clapped, he summoned his minions, which made everything so much harder. By this time it was almost 2 AM, and with a second warning from my mom to shut up, otherwise I would have slept outside, I finally had beaten him to death. Just like I beat my meat every day. Wait, what? No. I meant making schnitzels, you dirty bastard. Next planet, Savali. We are back to the OG Ratchet. The mission was to get the archive to young Dimensionator blueprints. Off the bat, I was met by a pretty hard fight. Around 10 resets later, I did it. I went on and found KT7461. This was my new friend, since I don't have any friends. I also find new rocket boots that will help me go through this hell faster. First out of 3 fights was pretty easy, aside that I did not have any ammo. I had to maneuver my way through the ammo crates. The second fight was actually one of the hardest till this moment. First you have to kill one mini boss and some of his sniper minions that were better than your average face wannabe sniper. Then I had to protect a little robot while she, or he, we don't assume genders around here, was hacking. This was a horrible part. I was bullied left, right and center. And it wasn't enough. At the end of this fight, there was a boss fight that ended my whole career a couple times. The third and last fight was really easy. In fact, it was so easy, like your girlfriend. Joke's on you. You probably don't even have one. Just like me. So we freed all the monks and gave us a teleporter to the archive. But of course, why would they make anything easy for me? That's why they threw every enemy possible at me. And the bottom area. It wasn't that hard. But on the top of the thing, yeah, too many bosses at the same time. And of course, when one of them got damaged too much, he would call in backup. I was trying so hard. But then, something happened. Please man, I need to kill you. I need to see my family. Dominic Toretto? Thanks man, I really needed that help. I probably got like 4 mental breakdowns, 2 doctor appointments and a respect from Dominic Toretto. So after I killed them, we got to the blueprints and KT7461 showed her true form. And after that, she even tried to murder me. But I gave her a little slap and she went back to being my only friend. Now we go find phase quartz to power on the Dimensionator. The first minute on this planet and god damn look at this. Literally a new map loaded in not even a second. We have to help this thing with finding the infobots. So I got the first, second and third infobot. Brought them back and got my ass bit off by a toad. Now we are allowed to activate the drill to mine for phase quartz. I turned it on like your mom. Okay, I will stop with these your mom jokes. And right after that, it told me that I wasn't safe to turn on the drill. Now I have to fight off a wave of enemies and kill the ship that conveniently will fall right on top of the drill and turn it off. Surprisingly, I didn't get hit once, which makes me very happy, but the thing is that doesn't make me happy is that we broke the phase quartz in process of getting it. Now we have to go and fix it. So we went to the planet with the fixer. Politely asked him to fix something. He rejected us like my crush and started chasing us. Like what the f***? But Clank saved us with some nice words and he fixed the quartz. Now I had to build the Dimensionator with Ratchet. I ended up on the scary planet. On the way to the forge, I got eaten by slimy shit. Twice! We met a bot that led the way to the forge and then the stupid guy that I am. I just pressed the button and now the whole station was after us. I'm gonna skip every fight here cause I didn't get hit once until my stupid ass froze and just got eaten by juice. We had to find another power source. So I fought my way through and set second juice free. This area was stupid. Every time I got hit, the whole fight would start over again. That wouldn't have been a problem if there weren't 3 mini bosses at the same time at the end of the fight. I sat literally over 30 minutes on this part mainly because of me. Juice helped me, but he could not help my ass with not getting hit. So after a bunch of butt cheeks clinching, I got through that rough part. They powered the forge on with the power of love and I got the f*** out of that place. The plan was to meet up in Xerxes and fix the Dimensionator, but the Dimensionator got stolen and I had to fight Dr. Nefarious. It wasn't that hard, but the last part I got completely spawn killed every single time. Now I had to fight Captain Quark of this dimension, so I went to the planet of the pirates. It was a long journey of slapping cheeks, getting my cheeks slapped, doing some memorizing things, having cool fights at 60 FPS, buying a warmonger, clapping some more cheeks, and finally getting to the captain. Now we had to get the crap out of there. A lot of fighting, resetting, hijacking ships, bullying bosses, and turning this crap off later. We got captured by two Dr. Nefariouses, but Captain gave me my helmet and yeeted me out of there. Meanwhile, River was saving her planet from the invasion. This place wasn't hard, aside from one of the boss fights that gave me headache. But there was nothing a couple resets can't beat. Now we have to destroy the ships, and so we did, of course without taking damage. Ratchet went to confront the bad guys, but something went wrong. They kidnapped, and Rivet found out that Kid was the robot that got her armor. With everyone kidnapped, Rivet went on a mission to save everyone. On this planet, there weren't really many real hard fights, maybe like 2 resets. So I found Clank, and now I had to go and find Ratchet and Kid. They were stored away in a VIP cell. I did the whole fight without getting hit, and then literally the last enemy hit me and I had to restart the whole fight over. The second time was the time I beat it. But about to open the cell, and they decided they wanted to gas me to death. I had to fly for my life. Finally, I made it to the last battle on this level. This was a really hard fight to not get hit, purely because of the amount of enemies. I got hit a couple of times right before the end, but I had to reset. The 2 mini bosses went smooth. And now the final boss fight. First stage, easy. Second stage, only 1 reset, not bad. Third stage, getting harder but still doable. But the last stage, man, I hate my life for doing this short shit. I was almost done, but he assembled the boys, and of course I got hit. The next try, I got it down, and the final boss has been defeated, and yeeted. I ended the run with 227 resets. Can you beat Ratchet&Clank Rift Apart without taking damage? Yes, you can, but be prepared to get a mental breakdown, because you're gonna get 1 or 2, more like 5. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of them, please like and subscribe. They take a long time to make. Thanks for watching, and I see you guys later.